Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I literally woke up maybe about 30 minutes ago. I got some good rest, I got some good sleep, but that means I have to make the rest of my day productive, and that's a given, right? So why am I talking? What am I talking about in this video? We're talking about mental fortitude. We're talking about how to develop it, right? The important ways to develop it as a Muslim man. So first things first, we have to realize that we live in a world of challenges where they're both internal and external challenges, right? It's the strength of one's mind that is required in order to become paramount. And for Muslims, it's important to cultivate mental fortitude, and it's not just beneficial, but it's also essential in order to develop their faith, right? In order to continue on their path of faith. And from the demands of daily life, there are trials of faith that we have to go through every single day, and that's when mental fortitude is equipped in order to help us navigate through those storms, in order to help us weather through those tough situations, right? And this is where we emerge stronger, and this is where we become more resilient. We have to realize that throughout history, Muslims, they've endured hardships every single time, and while enduring these hardships, they have drawn inspiration from examples of the prophets, scholars, and leaders who exhibit unwavering mental strength, and they basically thrive in the face of adversity. They basically operate under pressure. It's a video, I mean. But I'm saying all of this, how can we actually build mental fortitude, right? It starts by nurturing our minds and souls through consistent practices. What do those practices look like? They can look like, example, prayer. Salah is one of the most important things in Islam. It's farz, right? And building those consistent habits of making sure to pray 5 times a day, not just for the sake of doing it, but rather for the sake of submitting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is one of the most important things. Second thing, maybe Quranic recitation, right? Learning the ilm in the book, because it's not just something to memorize, it's something to learn from and apply in your daily life. Another thing is the remembrance of Allah and the fear of Allah in taqwa, right? It's God consciousness. And that serves as an anchor for the soul, which provides solace and clarity in times of turmoil, right? Where if you're confused, you can just look to Allah and get the answer that you require. And this continuous learning, it broadens people, it broadens our perspectives and equips us with wisdom to face life's challenges with resilience and grace at the same time. So, in a world filled with uncertainty, we have to strive to build our mental fortitude, drawing strength from our faith and the teachings of Islam, right? Because they're so valuable. We know how valuable they are. And it is through the steadfastness and perseverance that we become better Muslims, better human beings, ready to face whatever may come our way. So remember, Allah is the ultimate planner. It's time for you to stick to the plan. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.